Bonjour Français et bienvenue. Aujourd'hui, on parle des nombres ordinaux. We are going to talk about ordinal numbers today. Oh mon Dieu. Did you freak out because you had no idea what an ordinal number was? Well, you do. You just didn't know it had this fancy name. Ordinal numbers are used to express rank or position. So in English, it's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, blah, 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 blah. The order you finish in a race. It just orders people. First, second, third. So if it's a 1, we add ST. Here you can see. If it's second, we always add that ND. Third, we have the RD, and then the TH is the fourth, fifth, blah, blah, blah. That's what an ordinal number is. So en français, there's a really easy way to make ordinal numbers. It's actually easier than it is in English, if you ask me. You start with a number, so we're going to start with 4. We're going to say fourth. We will take off the E if the number ends in E. Not all the numbers do, but if it ends in E, you have to take the E off. So there, now I have 4 without the E. And then I add EM. So I've got the letter I, that's the E sound, and then this is M. Must have that accent grave, okay? Don't forget that. And then we have quatrième. So you can see here how we've gone from 4 to quatrième, and that means fourth. And that's really all that there is to it. Now, of course, we wouldn't be complete if we didn't have some special words. If you are first, and we recognize this from when we were telling dates, you are the premier, or feminine, you're première. Cinquième, here we have to add in this extra U, which makes sense because in English, Q is almost always followed by U. For ninth, that F changes to a V, so neuvième instead of neuvième. It's neuve with a V. If you have anything that's 21st, 34th, 1st, etc., you do 20 et and then unième. We don't use première again, it becomes unième. So those are the only special spellings, which is really not that bad. There's not too many irregulars. One thing you do want to remember is that ordinal numbers are not used to tell the date like they are in English. For example, we would say May 5th. The 5th is an ordinal number, but in French, and we remember this from our onesie years, to say May 5th, I just say le 5 mai, the 5 May. So don't go using these for the date, all right? Don't change what you've been doing because you've been writing the date correctly. Have no fear. The only exception is the word for premier, and we do use premier for the first. And because we have first, premier, I thought I would show you the word for last, which is dernier. So it kind of rhymes premier, dernier, and then this is dernier. Not derriere, but they kind of are very similar if you think about it. Derriere, behind, backside, dernier, last. Oh boy. Okay, so here are 6 numbers. Pause the video. Pick 3. Heck no. I want you to write them all. Write all of these numbers out in their ordinal numbers. Pause the video. Come on. Don't just wait for the answers. Try it. Do it. Okay. Here are your answers. 12th becomes douzième. And notice we had to take the E off. 15th, quinzième. Again, we took the E off. 60th is soixantième. Again, we took the E off. 4, I can't believe I gave you that because that was one of the examples. Quatrième. 11th is onzième. So you're kind of noticing a pattern. A lot of our numbers end in E, so we do have to take that off. And then 41, we have 40 et unième. So I hope you did those all right. Yes, you do have to remember your numbers and the spelling of your numbers. So maybe you want to refresh on that before you get crazy with ordinal numbers. But you did it. À demain. Excellent.